Hey everyone! Today we're covering some intense and unfortunate news out of the UK. Violent protests have broken out in multiple cities following a tragic stabbing in Southport. Here's what you need to know. The incident in Southport was horrifying. During a Taylor Swift-themed yoga class, 3 children were fatally stabbed. The attacker, a 17-year-old named Axel Muganwa Rudakubana, was quickly apprehended. Despite being born in Cardiff, misinformation spread like wildfire online, falsely claiming he was an immigrant. This disinformation ignited a wave of anti-immigrant sentiment and violent protests across the UK. Protests have erupted in cities like Liverpool, Manchester, and Belfast. In Liverpool, the riverside was swarmed with protesters shouting "Stop the boats," referencing asylum seekers crossing the English Channel. The situation escalated to serious disorder, injuring several police officers. In Manchester, anti-immigrant protesters clashed with counter-protesters holding anti-racism signs. The tension was palpable, but the presence of both groups highlighted the deep divisions within the community. Belfast saw its share of violence too. Far-right demonstrators set off fireworks and projectiles near City Hall, leading to tense exchanges with a pro-Palestinian counter-protest. Shockingly, this protest managed to unite unionists and nationalists, 2 traditionally divided groups, under an anti-immigrant agenda. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has condemned the violence and expressed full support for the police to take action against extremists. He emphasized the difference between the right to freedom of expression and the violent disorder witnessed. Home Secretary Yvette also denounced the acts of violence, stating that thuggery has no place in the country. The unrest has led to significant damage and numerous arrests. Hull saw at least 20 arrests, Liverpool had 11, Sunderland 12, Belfast 2, and Bristol multiple arrests as well. The police are stepping up their efforts, with extra lawyers deployed to support with charging advice and maintain public safety. The Muslim Council of Britain has urged mosques to strengthen security measures following deeply disturbing scenes of mobs targeting mosques in Southport and Hartlepool. Just this week, police reported 10 arrests and 4 injured officers in Sunderland alone. The violence there was described as completely unacceptable. The 17-year-old suspect, who has been charged with multiple counts of murder and attempted murder, appeared in court and was publicly named after a judge lifted the usual reporting restrictions for minors. Prime Minister Starmer has promised to address the rising far-right violence and held a meeting with police chiefs to formulate a national plan of action. The unrest and violence we've seen are alarming reminders of the power of misinformation and the urgent need for unity and understanding. Let's hope for a peaceful resolution and a stronger, more inclusive community. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.